Good morning. Happy Sunday. How am I so chipper on a Sunday morning? Well, it's 10 o'clock, and so it's not that early for me. I've been up for a couple of hours now, more than a couple. So good morning to all of you. I'm just going to wait for maybe like 30 seconds for people to jump on and find this in their feeds in case anybody would like to join me live. Good morning, Aviva. And while we're waiting, I'm just going to share this in my Facebook group. And if you guys can say hello and let me know where you're watching from as you're jumping on, please do. If you are watching the replay, I still want to hear from you. So tell me where you are watching from. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I would still love for you to comment below. I usually upload my Facebook Lives to YouTube. So if you're watching this there, welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. Good morning, Denise. Okay. You guys know how great I am at multitasking. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to share this to my group, and last time I shared it to my personal timeline, not on purpose. And I'm going to share this to my Teams group. Okay, just doesn't hurt to share a little inspiration with more people, right? And certainly if you are watching and you like what you see, I would appreciate it if you would share this as well so that your friends and family can enjoy some crafting inspiration and some chatter, because there always has to be chatter when I do my Facebook Lives. So I think we're probably good to go. I see a few people logging on. Good morning, Anne. And I see a few others jumping on. I see names popping up. Say hello as you're jumping on. I think that the Sunday morning time worked really well for me and for a lot of other people. I think certainly it helps to be doing it in the morning where I'm pretty fresh. And I think the weekends we're just all in a different kind of mood. It's a bit mellower, and Sunday morning seems like a good time to have coffee and make a card. So this is my favorite coffee mug. Okay, this sounds a little bit, I don't know what this sounds like, but I bought this for myself. I love nice mugs, and I actually saw a 2-pack at Marshall's, and it was Good Morning Beautiful and Good Morning Handsome. But what I really love about it is the size. I love that it has a heart on it. And I love that it's yellow on the inside. I have to be careful not to dump coffee on my desk surface. So yesterday I brought my coffee down in the morning as I was stamping, and I set a card down on my surface and I went to reach for something, knocked my coffee over. Fortunately, there wasn't much left in the mug, so it didn't do too much damage, and it didn't damage my card, thankfully. But that was a little bit of a scare. I actually have a coaster that I leave on my desk. My friend Jenny gave this to me. So it's a beautiful marble and wood coaster. And then she hand lettered my name there. So I should really use that as a cue to leave my coffee there. So I hope that you have got your coffee as well. Okay, I see a few more people joining. Hello, Janice French. Good morning, Tina. And I can't remember if I said hello to you, but hello again if I did. Good morning, Heidi, Jenna, Tina. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see who else. Oh yes. Oh, been there but ruined the card. Yeah, it's I have done it before. I was really fortunate this time that there were just like a few drops left in the mug, but I have damaged many a card. And actually, I'll tell you, because you know I like to tell stories. I was at a workshop before the pandemic, and when I had first started my stamping journey, I had done a private workshop. So my friend Natalie hosted a private workshop. It was kind of like middle of the afternoon, but there was red wine involved, and some people we were all sitting around her dining table and everybody was stamping, and we were getting close to the end. So most people had made their 4 cards. I wasn't sitting, obviously I was demonstrating. And my one who's now joined my team, Sophie, she had just finished her cards, and the lady next to her knocked over her red wine and it spilled all over Sophie's cards. I still remember this. Sophie, I don't know if Sophie's watching or if she would even remember this, but I gasped because I was like, oh my God, it's red wine. It's on her brand new cards that she just finished. So fortunately I had my samples. I don't think all of them got damaged, but I had my samples that I had used for my demonstration. So I gave those to her. And I mean, she wasn't too upset because she joined my team and she's a really incredible stamper and a valued member of my team. So let me grab a sip of this. Oh gosh, that's my second for the day. Good morning. Okay, Aviva, you're walking. Good morning, Kathleen. So good to see you all jumping on. Okay, I can't just get right into the crafting. So for those of you that like hate listening to me chat, go grab a coffee or a glass of water or something. I just feel like you guys are my friends and I need to catch up with you. So let me tell you about a few things. First thing, yesterday I co-hosted an event with my friend and upline. We called it the Demonstrator Stamp and Share. It's a demonstrator training event, although I would say there's only like half of it that's really actually training, and the other half, no, I would even say less. 25% of it is training, and I would say 75% of it is really stamping inspiration. So we create projects and classes that if people want to use them in their own classes and workshops, they can. But I would say a good chunk of the people they love the product, they love to craft, and they love to make cards. And so I think a lot of people joined us for that reason. I was just like blown away by all the inspiration. We had 3 amazing demonstrations, and each of them had taken a different set of products from our catalog and then had done a bunch of samples with it. So we were all like mind blown with all of the beautiful things that we saw. We had 2 amazing presentations. We had 2 guest presenters from the US. One is Michelle Litwiller and the other is Wendy Cranford. Those of you that have been like stamping for a while, you for sure have heard of them. They're both in the Global Top 100 and they did amazing talks yesterday. So it was really good. And after the day, so we did it all virtually, and we had people from BC, we had people from Saskatchewan, we even had people from the US that joined us. They did our online option. And so it was just fabulous. It was a really fun day. But I have to tell you, at the end of it, so we were on Zoom from essentially 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. You would think that like everybody just would want to crash, but I wanted to stamp. So anyway, I created a project that we're going to be doing on our Facebook Live today. Let me give you a little sneak peek of the stamp set. We're going to be using the Hearts and Kisses. So I don't know about you guys, but I love me a good bright lipstick. So I actually have one here on my desk because I wore lipstick yesterday. So actually I barely have worn lipstick throughout this pandemic, but I wore it yesterday. So anyway, we're going to be using this stamp set, and there is a coordinating punch that will punch out the lips and the heart, and it's super cute. So hopefully you'll stick around for that because it's like a perfect card for your gal pals, okay? Like, so for Galentine's Day or just any time of year, okay? The card I'm making is not a Valentine's card, although it's plastered with hearts because I love hearts. What else do I want to tell you? Maybe I will flip this down now, and then I'm going to show you a few things. I have my new January card club to go, and I love it. Now, when I say club, what I need you to know is that there's no commitment, there's no obligation. Anybody can do this class. It's essentially a class to go. So you can jump in and out any month. However, if you do 6 months consecutively, you're going to get $25 in product from me as a gift, okay? So I've had some people that have been doing it now. This will be their 4th or 5th month. And some people have just tried it once and wanted to do it again. And then there's another opportunity here for you to jump in. And like I said, just try it for the month, or you can join our club and then get those perks. So let's flip the camera down. I'm going to show you some sneak peeks, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about it. And give me like 5 minutes to just show you a few things. Just make sure you're on the up and up about everything, and then we will get crafting. I promise. And it's one card, so stick around. I'm going to try and promise to be done by 10:30. Okay, so, but I can't promise that I'm not going to chat. So let me just see, there's a few other comments here. So if you're just jumping on now, please do say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. This is just kind of a crafting hangout, and I love hearing from you guys. So I see some new names, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you for joining, and let's get started. Okay, hang on one second here. All right, so let me get that set up here. I think my camera lens might be a little, okay, sorry about that. It needed to be wiped. Okay, Denise, you have a rule at your classes. Everyone has a tall stool beside them and that's their personal coffee table. That's smart. I don't have enough tall stools to give to everybody. Okay, you guys will let me know if I'm off camera or if anything is shifting and you can't see properly. I did get some feedback last time that the camera seemed a little bit high from the surface. So I've lowered it and hopefully you can see that well, but I'm just gonna trust you to comment and let me know if I need to adjust anything. Okay, so let me tell you about the January class to go or club packet for those of you that are have already been in the club. Normally I pick a stamp set and it's just a stamp set and then I design some cards and projects and then whoever has ordered it is going to get a bunch of materials to be able to create the projects that I've designed. And then of course you'll have some stuff left over. There's also product included in the package. So you get $25 roughly of product included in your packet. So for this month, I've chosen Lots of Heart. Now I want to say here that this is not a Valentine class. And this stamp set is not a Valentine stamp set. So don't be fooled by the hearts. I love hearts and I would send these year round. I would even send them in November and December to somebody that I care for, who I want to bring joy to. And the sentiments, if you look, there are 5 different sentiments and not a single one has the word Valentine's in it. Not that you can't use them for Valentine's, but it's not intended that way. So some of the sentiments or all of the sentiments are, my heart smiles just thinking about you. Sent with lots of heart, you're all heart, just a little note and thank you. And then there's a floral image in here. So if you want nothing to do with the hearts for a particular card, you don't have to use them, okay? So there's 3 different hearts. I'm sure some of you can guess which one is my favorite. I love the buffalo check or gingham heart here. I love it. And then it has these amazing dies, okay? So it comes in a die set with 15 different dies, and you will need some sort of a die cutting machine to use this. But it's got one that cuts out the hearts that you see in the larger hearts. Then it's got one that cuts out the smaller hearts. And then it does all of these cute little floral images and X's and O's and that sort of thing. So that is the die set. Now let me show you the projects. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek because I kind of love them. So this month there are going to be 4 cards and a box, okay? So here's one of the cards. I should just show them all to you. So this is one we made last week in the virtual catalog launch. And then I've got this one here, and then this one here, and that card there. And then I also have done this cute little box. This is a box that's in our new mini catalog. You will not need to do any of the cutting or the scoring. It's all done for you and you just assemble it. So you'll already get the box kind of ready to go. You just assemble it and there'll be instructions to show you how to do that. And then you'll do all the stamping and assembling. You can change up the sentiments as you wish. You will get a roll of the Magenta Madness ribbon and you will get a package of the matte black dots and you will get a quarter of a package of the True Love Designer Series paper. So there's your $25 in product. I think there's also another product included in that too. I think it's a black Stampin' Right marker. So these are the black dots. The ribbon is over here and it's gorgeous. So you would get a roll of that included, and then you will get all the materials to make the projects, okay? So this is the class, and then by the end of it, you will have made all of these projects. You'll have plenty of material left over so you can recreate any of the projects that you like, or you can use it for other projects, okay? So I think it's a really cute class. It might be my most favorite one that I've ever designed. I don't know, I think it's the colors. I'm a fan of this color combination. So that is the class to go. And if you already have the bundle, many of you are demonstrators and would order these from yourself, you can order just the class to go. And if you don't have the bundle and would like it, you can add it on at a discount, okay? So you can add the bundle on. I pay the tax and shipping, and you'll also get to choose a free product from our celebration brochure. So that is the class. I hope that you guys like it. And oh, Aviva, thank you for asking. So if you want to do just the The class kit, which includes all of the cardstock materials and your goodie bag, so like the products, it's $38 for porch pickup in Markham, Ontario. And if you want it shipped anywhere in Canada, that's an additional $10. So $48, and I can ship it to you anywhere in Canada using Canada Post. So that's for the class kit option. You can add on the bundle. I believe it's 60, it's like 60, it's over the $60 amount. Let's see here. I think I have it in my catalog. The bundle is $64.75, and you can get that at cost, okay? So I'm not going to charge you tax and shipping. And if you want the tutorial only, that's $15. So you can let me know which option you want, and I will send you the link, or you can send me an EMT, and we will all be happy. Okay, the next thing I want to share with you, move my name up 1 inch higher. Okay. The bottom of one. Thank you, Denise. Oh, God bless you. Okay, I have to remember. Did you see all the projects? Hopefully you saw them. Okay. It's okay if my name gets covered a little bit here. The next thing, I wanted to tell you about this Post-it note. So those of you that joined me last weekend, I talked a little bit about my journey towards trying to incorporate fitness into my day. Not fitness, movement. So I'm not setting resolutions. I don't even think it's a goal. It's just a new habit I'm trying to form. And that is to incorporate 30 minutes of movement into my day every day. So I would like to tell you that as of yesterday, I started this before New Year's Day. I think I might have started it on the 30th or 31st. As of yesterday, I hit day 17. So I've done 17 days in a row where I've done at least 30 minutes of movement. And I've been sticking these Post-its on my wall every day. So I haven't done my exercise today. I'm going to be doing a 30-minute beach body workout, which is like just a really good beginner level workout for me. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you about my journey. So it's been pretty cool. Okay. This tutorial bundle has been a huge, it's been a huge honor to be selected as part of the All-Star Tutorial Bundle group. So this is a group with 12 different demonstrators all over the world. There's only one demonstrator from Canada, and that is yours truly. So I'm super honored about being selected to be a part of this group. So I'm with Kylie Bertucci, Erica Serwin, Dina Rakow, Rachel Tessman, all of these amazing, incredible, talented Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. So we do a tutorial bundle every month where you can actually get 12 video tutorials as well as photos, measurements, and supply lists for each of the projects. So I'll just show you, we did a blog hop, and this was the project that I had done for the blog hop. So we are featuring the Fine Art Floral Bundle. So what's really great about this is you just get tons of inspiration for projects you can do if you have this bundle. And if you don't already have the bundle and you would like to order it, you are going to get this tutorial bundle from me for free. So for any $50 order that you place in my online store, I'm going to send you a link with this PDF file that contains 12 video tutorials, as well as, like I said, the photos and the measurements, etc. So this is the card that I had done for my blog hop. So you can check out my blog at zarapremji.blogspot.com, and then you can hop along to all of the other tutorial bundle group members projects as well. So these are sneak peeks of the project that are in the bundle. This is different, okay? So we have to create a project for a blog hop, and that's that. You can also just order the tutorial bundle. So if you want to do a 6-month subscription, it's $19.95 a month, but you're gonna get the 6th month free. So you're actually getting 6 months for the price of 5. The other option, and that is only available for the month of January. So if you want to do the subscription option, you can only do that up until the end of this month. And if you want to just kind of order the tutorials one-off when you need them, or when you have the suite that we're featuring, then you can definitely do that. So if you check out my blog, you'll find details about the tutorial bundles we're going to be doing for the next 5 months. And so you can get all the details about that there, and there's also links to purchase it. If you are on my team, so if you've purchased the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit and are a part of my stamping community, you are going to get this for free. I will be sending that out in the next day or two. Okay, so what's next? Let me show you some projects featuring the Fine Art Floral Suite. I had these ready to go. So these two are the same layout. I just wanted to show you kind of the different color combo. This one, they're both using the golden acetate paper on top of the Fine Art Floral Designer Series paper. And then if you look here, you can see that I've popped up the die cuts on the foam adhesive mounts. And then I put the sentiment here, which was heat embossed in gold, onto little mini dimensionals. Isn't that cute? I just thought that that was so pretty. And there wasn't a whole lot of work involved in these, even though it may look that way. I don't know if it looks that way to you, but just a little bit of die cutting. The paper goes on really easily, and then the heat embossing. So here is another one that I had done for our event yesterday, our demonstrator stamp and share. So we created a class or a set of 4 projects using the Fine Art Floral Suite. So this was one of them, again, using that gorgeous die cut and the ribbon and the paper and all the things. And then here is the other project that I had designed. So these are all featuring the Fine Art Floral Suite. So if you want to order it from my online store, you can, and you'll get that tutorial bundle for free. So you'll get lots of inspiration and ideas for what you can do with the bundle. Uh-oh, is it blurry? I hope not, Anne. I think I'm looking at it on my screen, and so far it looks okay, but I could be wrong. I know there's a bit of a delay. There is another tutorial bundle group that I'm a part of, and so this is the Creative Stampers Tutorial Bundle Group, and this is a group of 11 demonstrators. I think actually there are some in the UK, and then there's some in the US and some from Canada, and this month we are featuring the Celebration products. So this is a a card that I had done for our blog hop featuring the Darling Donkeys and the Oso Ombre paper, both products that you can get for free from our Celebration brochure. And so if you, again, place an order with me, you're going to get this tutorial bundle as well. So you'll get 2 tutorial bundles for free with your online order at this link with this host code. Okay, let's get to what we are going to be playing with today. So like I mentioned, we are going to be using the Hearts and Kisses bundle, and this is in... Let me move my day 17 sticker. This is also, I feel like when I show you this, someone out there is going to hold me accountable. So you can check in with me, like one of you can check in with me to say in a week, are you still keeping up with your movement? How's that going? Because I feel like when I put it out there in the public, it holds me accountable, and then I have to keep doing it. Okay. This is the bundle here. It's on page 14 of our mini catalog, and I will just center that for you. It's got 9 different stamps. There's one that actually says Happy Galentine's Day, which I think is fabulous. And then there's this beautiful lip image and a heart image, and it almost looks like it's been colored in. So it looks hand drawn and hand colored. And then what I really love is that there is a coordinating punch. So this is the punch. It's called the Kiss Punch, but there's a bonus here because you also get this mini heart, which I think is fabulous. So you can see how on the samples here, there's a really simple sample here where they've just punched out 3 of the lips and stamped the You Go Girl. This is a little bit more layered, so there are some embellishments, and then the sentiment is stamped on a different piece, a different color of cardstock. And then this one here is a little bit more stepped up. So there's some texture embossing and you know, using more DSP, etc. So that is what we are going to be using today. And let me give you, do I want to give you a sneak peek of the card? Yeah, you guys said you like to see it, right? Okay, so let me just show you a different sample. This is not the one I'm doing today. This is one that I had received in a swap from Karina Chin, and she's used the True Love Designer Series paper, and then she stamped and cut out the lips with the punch, and she used some of our new Well-Dressed twine combo pack. So it's got a really nice kind of muted tone to it with a little pop of color there. This is the card that we are going to be doing today. I really love how this came together. I don't know, I don't know what my inspiration was. I'm fairly certain it was a layout in the catalog that I saw. And so I love how it turned out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let me tell you a couple of things that I'm going to be using on this suite, or on this project. I am using the Snail Mail Designer Series paper, and specifically I'm using this pattern here, okay? So I said that, you know, this stamp set can be used not just for Valentine's, but I am actually doing a little Galentine's mail out. So I have a secret sister, and I'm sending her a couple of cards, and so I just felt like this would be perfect because I'm mailing it out this week. So this is the Snail Mail Designer Series paper. There are 12 different patterns, and you can see the flip side of each. So here's the front, here's the other side. So everything that you see is kind of in pairs. And these are just 2x2 samples just to give you a sense of the colors. And then these are the colors that coordinate. And you can see I've used the little heart punch to do the little hearts on the side here. Okay, so we're using that. We're also using the snail mail twine combo pack. You all know how much I love this stuff. It's just my fave. And so we're going to be using this on our project as well. So we're not using the actual snail mail suite, but I'll just show you some fun projects. Sorry. Featuring this suite of products. This one also has the cute little resin hearts. I decided not to put them on my project today, but you know, I always like your input. So once we're done the card, if you feel like it needs some little hearts, then I will throw them on. And that is my host gift for the month of January. So if your order is $60 or more, you're also going to get a pack of the resin hearts as a gift from me. I'm so sorry, I have something in my throat here. This is a card that I had shown last week from Lena Gersa, and then these are two that I'd done. I did the this one last week in the catalog launch, and this is one I had just done for funsies. Okay, let's get crafting. Oh my goodness, I said I would be done at 10:30 and I'm just starting. I'm really sorry, guys. Hopefully you can hang in there with me a little bit longer. So I've done all my my cutting already. I am going to show you this one new set of dies called the Stitched with Whimsy dies. These are in our mini catalog, and I'm not going to pull it out to tell you which page at this time, but if anyone needs to know, let me know in the comments and I will post that below. This set of dies has this kind of framed embossing whimsical border to it. So it doesn't actually cut through your cardstock. It will do kind of a border. So I'm going to show you how this works. It's so cute and just adds a fun element to your card. So let me just move this stuff aside. I don't know if any of you have this yet. It's on the same page as the Bonjour stamp set, the one with the little hot dog. So you just take your cardstock and then you cut your cardstock kind of just a little bit wider than the dimensions of the actual die. And then I'm just going to roll this through. I'm telling you, warning, if you don't already have these, you might kind of fall in love with them. They're really, really fun. And they're easy to miss in the catalog. They're not part of a bundle. They're just kind of hidden in the corner of a page. Let me get this out of the way, and then I will show you what it looks like. Page 72. Thank you so much, Aviva and Anne. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that so cute? I just think that that is, I don't know, it's just so fun. And just create some interest on just a plain rectangular piece of cardstock. So those are the Stitched with Whimsy dies. I'm going to take my cardstock and just use my bone folder to burnish that score line, and I'm going to set this aside. The next thing I'm going to do is just do a little banner end on my piece of designer series paper. This measures 3 3/4 by 2 inches. Okay, and then I'm just using my triple banner punch. You could do this with scissors for sure, but I'm going to use my punch because I have it, and you guys know I'm lazy. And so that is that for the punch. So that's kind of the base of our card. Now we are going to use this as a rectangle to put the little hearts on, and now we're going to stamp the hearts. So I've got 2 little strips or scraps of Whisper White cardstock, and we are going to stamp the hearts in different colors. Okay, so I'll start with the lightest color, which is Blushing Bride, and I'm going to stamp this 3 times. And I'm going to ink it up each time. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight because I'm going to punch it out. So this Blushing Bride is a beautiful, just a really beautiful muted rose pink. It used to be my favorite pink, actually my favorite color in the catalog, but now it's closely tied with Petal Pink and Magenta Madness. I like all the pinks. So the next one we're going to do here is the Coastal Cabana. So we're doing that here. I wonder if I'm going to have enough cardstock here. I think I will. And then lastly, just going to move these out of the way. Are you guys drinking coffee? Are all of you coffee drinkers, tea drinkers? Does anybody have a hot beverage? Are you joining me today in a cuppa? Okay, and here is the Real Red. Lorraine, what are you adding to your list? Is it the Whimsy dies or is it this bundle? Okay, while I have my Real Red ink open, I'm going to stamp the You Go Girl. I just feel like this is such a like a girl power kind of sentiment. All right, so here we go. I have cut this this piece. It's okay. I always use the word obnoxious. It's an obnoxious measurement because it's not. It's between the 1/2 inch and the 3/4. I think it's like 9/16. Does that sound right? No, 11/16. So it's just kind of like a 1/16 less than the 3/4 inch. And the reason I did that is I just found that it looked, I don't know how I noticed the difference, but with 1/16 inch wider, it just looked too big on the card. So anyway, just random fact. Okay, let's do the punching. So I am going to just take my punch. So I used the 1 inch strips because I just didn't want to waste any cardstock. And they slide through pretty easily. You're just going to find it in the window. I love having a coordinating punch for my stamps. I just feel like it just makes things go a little faster. And let me do this one here. I really thought that this would be so fast, but I had so much to tell all of you today. I'm really sorry that I'm keeping you. But hopefully you don't have anywhere to go. I know I certainly don't have anywhere to go. I have a little play date with my daughter this morning after my live. We're playing some board games. So we're playing the cupcake game, which is super fun and easy. Like it's just this board game that has all these mixing bowls. Like one is for vanilla cupcakes, one is for lemon, one is for carrot, and then one is for chocolate. And then there's a spinner. So you have to spin on the mixing bowl before you can get your other ingredients. So there's just these like cardboard pieces with pictures on them. And then in each mixing bowl, there's like a wet ingredients, dry ingredients, flavoring, icing or your frosting or whatever, and then you just keep spinning until you get all the ingredients. So it gets a little competitive between us. She doesn't like when I win. So we're going to be playing that, and then we're playing the frozen version of Snakes and Ladders. I can't remember what it's called. I better get my take your pick tool because I can't seem to pick this up, and I'm going to get glue all over my hands. So hold on. There we go. So starting with the Coastal Cabana, I'm just going to line these up here. And I'm using my Tombow. You could also use glue dots. I think glue dots would probably go a little faster, but I have this right next to me, so I'm going to use this. Coffee sipping to keep up with me. Ah, okay. Now, how do you guys take your coffee? I'm interested. Years ago, I decided to eat clean. So just to eat like whole foods. So I started doing the Whole30 program. And in that, you can't have any dairy or sugar or anything processed. So no like white flour or any of those things. So I'm not still doing it. I still am enjoying my sugar and my dairy. However, at that time, I had to I had to start drinking black coffee because I couldn't have any dairy or sugar in it. So I tried it with almond milk and it was gross. So I started drinking black coffee. So that Whole30 program, I think I might have done it for, I don't know, 6 months, maybe a year. And then I stopped it. I think I went to Vegas and then that was the end of that. And so then I unfortunately went back to just kind of eating everything under the sun. But I never changed how I take my coffee. So I still drink my coffee black. That was a really long-winded way of telling you that I drink my coffee black, and I want to know how you drink yours. With cream, Heather Black. Tell me. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying your coffee while you're watching this. I see some tea drinkers. I like tea too. What color am I doing next? Next is Blushing Bride. How do you guys like this color combination? I'm asking so many questions. Let's talk about the coffee first, okay? Coffee and the tea. Then I'll ask you the next question. Okay, we are almost done with the sticking on of the hearts. So you can see how fast that went, right? Like you just stamp a few in one color, clean it off, stamp in the next color, clean it off, and then you just punch them all out. So much faster than die cutting. So our card is almost done. So here I'm gonna just take this designer series paper piece and I'm going to stick it, I'm gonna line it up with the top of my Coastal Cabana cardstock. So this layer is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches, okay? So I know most of the time I do my layers, I would say 4 by 5 1/4 inches, but this one, I wanted the edge to be closer to the whimsy border, and so I did it at 3 3/4 by 5. So, all these little bits on my card base here. Can you all still see? Hopefully I'm in the camera view. And I'm just gonna press that down. I probably should have put a little bit more on the edges. You can see it's kind of sticking up a little bit, but you get the picture. Oat milk. In your coffee, Sadie? I've never tried that. 5% cream and Splenda. Okay, it's perfect, good, thank you. All right, so then we are just going to assemble the rest of our card. I'm going to just take my snips here and I'm just gonna cut a little banner. Since I did this weird measurement, it's not going to fit properly into my triple banner punch. And then we're just going to stick down the heart covered piece with dimensionals. Whoops. Okay. Can never have enough dimensionals. Now I want to just make sure that this is fairly centered. I wish I had stuck my DSP over a little bit farther to the left, but that's okay. So we're going to stick that down here. And then we're going to grab our twine. So now is the time for you to start thinking about whether this needs more hearts on it. I mean, there's already 9 hearts on it, let's be honest, plus the billions of hearts on the designer series paper piece. So I don't know if it needs any resin hearts or any embellishment. Wait till you see the finished card and then you can tell me. So here I'm just tying a bow with my Blushing Bride twine. I love kind of tying it in a sort of big bow, like where I have large loops, and then having it hide behind my sentiment. So the way to do that is to just grab your tape runner or, you know, whatever you're using. So I'm using my Seal Plus, and I'm just going to stick this kind of on an angle here. And I'm just positioning this where I want it to go. So I want to see it. I want to just see the loops hiding. I don't know, it looks a bit, I just think it looks fun that way. I don't know if I have an explanation for why I like to do that. It's my new thing. Okay, Sadie, I'm gonna have to try the oat milk because that's still dairy free and it just sounds like it would be yummy. Okay, so gonna stick this down here. I want the little hearts to peek out a little bit. See. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. And then these ends are just a little bit too long, so I'm just going to trim those off. And then they can just kind of go over to the side a little bit. Why are my snips not working? Hang on. I think I might have gotten some adhesive on my scissors, so they're not wanting to cut. So that's the card. That's kind of what I had designed. And tell me if you would like to see some embellishments on this card, because I can easily grab those resin hearts and show you on one of the cards what it looks like. So let me see what some of you have said. You love the card. Someone loves the colors. Gravitate to neutrals or subtles. So I'm helping to, oh, thank you, Denise. I'm glad. I saw the beautiful card you posted with the Misty Moonlight and the Seaside Spray. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm seeing all the hearts. I'm turning to my computer screen and seeing all the hearts, and I can't even tell you how happy that makes me to see that you guys like it. Okay, Joy is saying bling bling. So, okay, I'm gonna give me like 1 second. We're gonna test out some little resin hearts on the card. If I can find them. Found them. Should we have a little vote for what colors again? I really feel like these ones need white. I feel like there's quite a bit of red on them with the designer series paper and then the red hearts here. So let's see. Hello, Marissa. Aw, thank you for joining and thank you for your compliment. Okay, so we're gonna go with the white hearts. I think I'm gonna make an executive decision today and go with the white hearts. Let's see where we're gonna put it. I feel like there's more DSP showing here, so maybe we'll do the white hearts. I don't even know how I came to that decision, my friends, but that's what we're doing. So I want my hearts to be not upside down, so we'll do one here, and then I don't know why on this sheet of the resin hearts, which by the way I love, and this is my free host gift for the month of January. So if you place an order with me over $60, you're going to get a celebration freebie and you're going to get a pack of these in the mail for me as well as a handmade card. But interestingly, they've got these oriented all in different, like some are upside down and then some are turned. And I find that to be a little challenging when I'm picking them up and wanting to set them down. Like I have to literally turn my card. So you know I like to put things down in threes. And so let's get this one right side up. There we go. Okay, now you see it. There's one with little hearts and then one with more, well, one with little hearts and then one with more little hearts. So tell me what you guys think of that and which do you like better? Do you like the heart, the embellishments or not? I think I'm seeing more hearts, so that must mean, this is just all about hearts today, isn't it? So much love, all the love being exchanged today. I am so thrilled and having so much fun with you guys. Okay, so if you didn't think you needed this bundle before in your life, hopefully this has shown you that you do. I know that some people, I hear it all the time with stampers that they would say, I don't need that stamp set because I would only be able to use it once throughout the year. But I really want to emphasize for you when you look at this that other than this sentiment here that says Happy Galentine's Day, which quite frankly, you could use just the happy day and put in a birthday. So you could actually make a birthday card that says this. But how many people do you know in your life, whether they are friends, sisters, daughters, mothers, where you would just want to send them a card to say, you go girl, or to give your loved one a card that says XOXO or sealed with a kiss. Excuse me. So I really love this, and this is one that I'm going to keep in my stash for a really long time to come, especially because it's got a little heart punch. So let me flip the camera and say goodbye to all of you. Okay. Ooh, sorry, I got a little close there. Thank you so much for joining me. Did you guys like this time? Was this time good for everybody? 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning. It really worked for me. I had a chance to get up, have my coffee. I'm on coffee number 2, and then just kind of get a few things done and still feel like it's early enough that we have the rest of the day. So I really appreciate you guys joining me. I'm just going to look at some of the comments. So people love the bling. Heather likes both, but the hearts are so cute. You like the placement. Okay, people like the hearts. I might have to throw hearts on the other one. And you love the bundle. Yes, Aviva, You Go Girl could be a support card any time of the year. So I totally agree with you. And let's see, Janice. This bundle is touching you more. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's always the nicest compliment. I've had people say, I wasn't going to get this bundle, and then I saw XYZ card and now I want to get it. So that's like the ultimate compliment to me, because my goal and my hope is always to just inspire people to craft and to make everybody believe that they can craft. So if you're watching this and you are not kind of like an avid crafter or have never done it before, You don't need to actually have done a lot of paper crafting to enjoy this hobby. It's actually a very easy hobby to pick up. And my hope is always to just inspire people to give it a try, or to just fit crafting and creating into your life, because it is such an important outlet for all of us. Okay. I'm sorry, Denise. Sorry, not sorry. You will love it. I'm telling you, you will love having this in your life. Maybe I'll try and create a couple other samples to show you guys. So thanks again for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. If it is morning for you where you are, I know some of you might be watching from other parts of the world. And so I just hope that you have a fabulous rest of the day. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will see you guys back here on Wednesday. Bye for now.